Hi, I'm Pauline, and today I'm going to be doing my July wrap-up and August TBR. So I read 5 books in the month of July, which I'm kind of disappointed about because I read 7 in June, and I was thinking I'm gonna get so much reading done this summer, and even though 5 is like good for me, but I have like not a whole lot going on, so I was like, I wanted to read more, but I only got to 5. So yeah, I'm just gonna get into this. The first book I read in July was The Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings, and I loved this book. I don't know if you saw the live show that Ryan O'Neill hosted. We talked about this book. We both really loved it. She gave it 5 stars, I gave it 4 stars. It's amazing. It's really cool if you like dystopian, sci-fi, scary, violent, action-packed. This book is totally awesome, and I recommend it to everyone. And she's a debut author, so you should go read this. I loved it. The next book I read in July was We Were Liars by E. Lockhart, and I loved this book too. I gave this book 5 stars. I thought it was totally awesome. This book is very cool. It's very different. That's what I really liked about it. This book is not like any other book out there right now that I can think of. It's really interesting. I think everyone should read this. I don't think you have to like a certain type of book, because this isn't really a certain type of book. It's just so different, and the ending is amazing, and the writing is amazing, and if you haven't read this, please read it. Oh my gosh, I want everyone to read this. I just loved this so much. So go read it, please. The next book I read in July was Unenchanted by Shanda Han, and I really liked this book. What did I give this? I think I gave this 4 stars. It's really cool. She's an indie author. It is a fairy tale retelling where this girl, her family has this kind of curse where I think they were related to the Grimm brothers, I believe, or something like that. And she has to relive each of the fairy tales. And it's really cool. It was really interesting. It was a quick read. It's not very long, and there are more in the series. So I really liked this. I do recommend it, especially if you like fairy tale retellings, and especially if you like contemporary fairy tale retellings, because this is a contemporary setting. And the last book I read in July was the first book in the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. This is like a bind-up of all 3 of them. And so, see, I read the first one, ends right there. So I read the first one. I actually really liked it. I gave it 3 stars just because I felt like it was really fun. I had a lot of fun reading it. It was really cute. There's nothing wrong with it. I just didn't feel like it stood out to me as super great. I'm definitely gonna read the others because I have them. It's just a really cute romancy thing. And although I really enjoyed it, romance and contemporary aren't my favorite genres ever. So I guess that's why it's 3 stars. But I definitely recommend this to people, especially as summer reads, and especially if you like contemporary, because as far as contemporaries go, this is a really good one. Now I'm going to get into the books that I plan on reading in August, and I don't have a ton because I have like 4 summer jobs right now, and I'm really busy. I'm so busy. I don't even know how this happened. So I don't have a lot of spare time. So I probably won't read all the books I have. I have kind of a big pile, but I'm going to put them in there anyway. The first book I plan on reading, and actually I don't know if I'm going to read this or not because it's a library book and it's due in 4 days. And I haven't even started it, but I'm putting it in here. Burn for Burn by Jenny Han, because I was doing a Jenny Han marathon with Giselle Bradley and a bunch of other booktubers. Although I don't think I'm gonna, I have like no time. So I want to read this because it sounds really cool, but I don't know if I will. Next, I plan on reading in August the second 2 books in this series because I liked the first one and I have the second 2, and I want to read them over the summer because they're really cute summer reads. I feel like they're perfect for summer, and I like reading about it because I'm in summer. I feel like that was a way too complicated explanation. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully read these if I have time. Next, I plan on reading Never Fade by Alexandra Bracken. I finished The Darkest Minds kind of like 6 months ago, I think. It was kind of a while ago, and I loved that. And so I finally got Never Fade, and I started it like last night, and I'm like, you know, right there. And so far it's okay. I hope it doesn't suffer from like, you know, the second book syndrome thing. Right now I'm not super into it, but I don't really remember a whole lot from the first book. So I think it'll just take me a while to get into it. And I hope I like it because I loved the first one. So I'm really excited about this. And next, another book I'm going to read in August, and I'm putting this on here because I know Ryan O'Neill will hate me if I don't. Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I have been wanting to read this for forever. I just have so many other things. I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. So I'm gonna try to read this in August, and Ryan will be very happy with me. So I'm gonna read this. And I'm super excited because everyone says it's cute, and I really want to read it, and I really want to love it. So yes. And the last book that I'm gonna try to read in August, but probably won't, just to be honest, is Midnight Thief by Olivia Blackburn. I got this on my trip, and I started it on my trip, so I'm a little bit into it, and then I stopped because I had like other things to read. And it's interesting. It's a fantasy novel. Fantasy isn't, like, I'm not really into fantasy right now, so I probably won't. I will try to read this in August. If I finish all these other things, I will read this, but I might end up reading it in September. So busy. So yeah, that was my July wrap up and August TBR. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these books, what you think, if you agree with the ratings I gave the books, and which books you think I should read first in my TBR pile. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.